Tip number 1, use AoE potions. Not only can you use potions to toss on the ground and heal a group of players, but also in a situation like this where there's fire on the ground, you can actually use the throw command and toss a bottle of water to put the fire out, and you're burning players. You can also use this for any other consumable type items. Tip number 2, loot and storage management. During this game, you're going to loot pretty much every crate, every chest, everything you can find. You're going to get so much inventory that you'll become encumbered quite often. But once you actually have a camp, there's a storage chest in the camp, and you can go in and you can send wares back to the camp. A neat trick I figured out while doing this, I'm not sure if it's in a tutorial anywhere or not, is you can actually hit Control, hold that down, and click on items and mass select them, kind of like you do with Windows or anything else, which I was surprised that actually worked. And then once you've highlighted them all, you can hit right click, send to camp, and it'll send the entire batch back to your storage chest. This makes your inventory management much quicker and more efficient, and hopefully keeps you from becoming encumbered during battle. Tip number 3, make sure whenever you're in the dungeon and you encounter withers that you make sure that you bring them back to camp with you, as he can do many useful things. He can do many useful things, like I said. You can get hirelings. You can also go back in and respec your class. And then also, if your comrades die in battle, you can go and have a 200 gold fee and resurrect them and bring them back to camp, which is really useful if you're in a tough battle and you have a character or 2 left and you just flee from the battle and then go back to camp. Then you can resurrect there. Tip number 4, use the terrain to your advantage. That doesn't mean just top rooftop things like this where it's easy to use your ranged attacks and have an advantage on the rolls, but it also means you can stack boxes on top of each other to give yourself a height advantage. You can also stand on mountains and cliffs and things like that and shoot down into ravines. You can also hide behind objects and use that to gain a stealth advantage and sneak up on your prey. Using the terrain to your advantage can be the difference between winning a battle and losing horribly. Having the high ground is the difference in most fights. Tip number 5, make sure to slot the command spell. You can use it to force an enemy to flee, or like here with Commander Zalk, you can force them to drop the Everburn Blade. You can also force them to do other actions, which is a very handy spell. Tip number 6, make sure to talk to your party often. Talking to your companions, even outside of battle, can unlock different scenarios and different cutscenes and build your affection with the players. Then you can get this coveted love scenes later. Many times when you're in camp, you'll have an exclamation point above your companions, and it'll tell you that they need to initiate a conversation with you, but that's not always the case. So make sure you talk with them all the time, especially after important events. Like with the Gurthanki encampment, whenever you talk to Lae'zel, she'll wonder why they tried to kill, etc. It can enhance your journey greatly. Tip number 7, like and subscribe. It helps the channel immensely, and it's greatly appreciated. Tip number 8 goes along with using your territory to the advantage. Make sure you slot each character with a ranged weapon. It's very important because then you can exploit that with the high ground. The most important tip of all is have fun. Baldur's Gate 3 is an insanely good game. It has great cutscenes, a very in-depth story, and it's very important just to enjoy it and play it the way you want. You can always hit F5 as many times as possible to save in case you die, or if you want to go back and experience something in a different way. Say you killed an enemy that you didn't really want to kill,